Welcome to the show. I'm your energy reader, Donshay Martin, and today we're doing a To Whom It Resonates. This message isn't for any specific zodiac, but if you hear it and you resonate with it, then you know this message is for you. What I did was ask for 3 cards. One card came on its belly, and the other 2 cards showed themselves. When I first look at this spread, I have the Ace of Water, the Queen of Fire, and the King of Air. We're going to talk about you first. Maybe you don't know this or you don't think about this, but you came on your belly. Your card, the Ace of Water, was on its belly. And if you look at this card, there's an angel there guiding this child. That told me that you're somebody that could be young, vibrant. Even if you're older, you just have this young spirit about yourself. You have this cup. You have something to give. Even if you feel like it's not much or you feel like you don't have enough in this moment, you have a lot to give. You could possibly be in your feminine energy as well. This child, like I said, is being guided by this angel in the back of them. So that's telling me, and you may feel this at times and you may know this at times, but you're being guided on this path that you're on. It could be an angel around you. It could be somebody that died that were in your family around you. But the creator of this world is allowing soul or spirit or a God to help you through this journey in this path that you're on. The words associated with this Ace of Water is emotions, relationship, and intuition. I'm talking to somebody that is, mine says, some people would say psychic, but your intuition tells you where to go, what to do next, and how to do it. You pay attention to that intuition, and when you do, you're rewarded. Maybe you're in this mode of wanting to be in a relationship, or maybe you want a relationship, or maybe you just want happiness inside of a relationship. What I feel is your gods want that for you, which is why they're helping you, which is why they're behind you, because you're a child. Your spirit is a child. Even if you're not a child, your spirit is a child. What do children like to do? They like to go and wander. They like to explore. And those gods are making sure you're okay. For the ones that have children out there, when your child goes to play, when they're on the playground, don't you sit back and you watch them? You sit back, you watch them, you make sure everything's fine. You're looking here when little Johnny's on the slide. You're looking here when little Johnny's on the monkey bars. You're watching. That's what your gods are doing. Your gods are watching you as you make these decisions and go down these trails and choices. They're even there to help you. You're somebody that in this moment, you have your emotions in check. Maybe before you didn't. In this moment, you have your emotions in check. You know how like small children, you can be, some say mean, shitty, but they still look at you with those loving eyes like, I love you so much and I'll do whatever you ask me to do because you're an authoritative figure. Your emotions are in check. Nobody can knock you off your emotions, meaning you're going to always stay in this lovable, childlike energy because your emotions are in check. We're going to go to this Queen of Fire and this King of Air. They can't see you, but they want to see you. These are 2 people that either know about you and they want to come towards you. It could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. One is a feminine and one is a masculine. We're going to talk about this Queen of Fire. This Queen of Fire is somebody that probably dresses nice. They like nice things, but they carry this energy though. I feel like they carry this energy of, the king, the big king that is in his kingdom. He's eating all the food and he's just getting stuffed. And the people that are in the village are starving and hungry. That's kind of the energy that I get when I see this Queen of Fire. Maybe they used to be that way, or maybe they carry that energy at sometimes. This could be somebody from your past or somebody that you don't even know yet. But the words associated with this Queen of Fire is intelligent, exuberant, determined. This person is somebody that won't give up. They see you, they want you, they like you, and they're going to keep coming after you. There's something about you that they are intrigued by. When I look at this Queen of Fire, look at the heart. There's a crown over that heart. Maybe for a while it was blocked off. Where their heart is, they have this crown there. It's almost like they have this love for royalty. Remember, I said they dress nice, they have nice things. When they see you, imagine seeing somebody that is being guided by an angel. Seeing somebody that is this childlike energy, right? They see that and they want that. Now, the problem is, it's almost like they feel like to themselves that, oh, they're just a child. They're just a child. I can manipulate them to get what I want. Remember, I spoke about that king that type of energy. That's the reason I'm saying that, because this person, this Queen of Fire, is sitting in that energy of like, I'm a good person now. Maybe I didn't used to be, but I am now. Because we all know fire signs can be feisty. They can be very passionate about things. And this person seems like they're very passionate about you. The thing about it is, all that passion could lead them to being manipulative. A Queen of Fire is somebody that is very beautiful, but they're also manipulative. In their mind, they're thinking, oh, that's just a child. I can manipulate them. Oh, they don't know what they want. I can manipulate them. They're so nice and they're so giving. I can manipulate them. You have somebody on the outside looking to come towards you because they want what you have. They see you as royalty. In their heart, they want royalty. They feel like they can get what they want if they come towards you. We're going to talk about your other person, the King of Air. These are two very different people. The Queen of Fire is all about sex and passion. This King of Air, cold. As you can see, look at the King of Air in the cold with their coat on, and they have no problem with being in the cold. This person that wants to come towards you, that is coming towards you, this Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or maybe they just roam in that energy. They don't have to be those specific zodiac signs. Remember, we can be any zodiac, but this person likes to be in this type of energy. The words associated with this is knowledgeable, objective, and respected. This person is very intelligent. They speak their mind. If something bothers them, they're not just gonna accept it. They're gonna say something about it. Not only that, but they're so good at what they do, people respect their opinion. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I look at these two, this King of Air probably is a better match than this Queen of Fire. I'm not telling you who to pick when these two people come towards you, because they're both gonna come towards you around the same time. And then you're gonna have to sit there and you're gonna have to pick. But remember what I told you. You're being guided. They're trying to tell you where to go and how to choose the right path. You just have to pay attention. This King of Air, usually they're in their head. Usually they are thinking mentally about the next situation, the next scene in their story. This Queen of Air, though, is trying to put that down in this moment as they go towards you. They're trying to say, you know what? Let me get out of my head. Let me realize this is the person I want for me. And let me go towards them. This King of Air has their sword out, but it's not up for war, or it's not up to stab you in the back. It's out, but it's facing down to let you know, hey, I don't want a war. I don't want to fight. And I don't want to be manipulative. I just want to know that you're serious. And I just want to know that you want what I want. That's how this King of Air is thinking. That's why I said, to me personally, I think the King of Air is in a bit of a better energy than this Queen of Fire. But hey, that doesn't mean the King of Air is better than the Queen of Fire, because the Queen of Fire is the shit too. But I just feel like the Queen of Fire is the shit because they're going to give you that scene because it's something that they want. Whereas the King of Air is like, hey, if you're serious, I'm serious. That's the difference. The King of Air is more of somebody that doesn't really care about material stuff. The Queen of Fire is going to be materialistic. The King of Air is going to be like, I mean, it's clothing on my back. I'll wear whatever. I'm not really into fashion. That's the King of Air. Basically, ask yourself, what do you want in your life? Is it all about fashion? Is it all about materialistic things? Is it all about, I want real love? I want to be in a relationship where I don't have to worry about somebody going out and maybe cheating on me or maybe manipulating me? Not to say that the Queen of Fire would do that, but I mean, there's tendencies there is what I heard. There's tendencies there. What I'm seeing here is there's choices that you're going to have to make here soon. Two people are coming towards you. I'm going to pull clarifying cards for these two people. We're going to start with your Queen of Fire. What you got was a 10 of water. This makes this situation even a little bit more hard or difficult. And the situation is a choice that you're going to have, because you can have a family with this person. If you're somebody out there and you want a family, that possibility is here. Remember I told you some of the shadow side of this Queen of Fire, how they can be manipulative and all of that stuff. When they get with you, you can change them. You can change them to be a wife or a husband, and y'all can start having kids and having the family that you both have wanted for a long time. Let's see what it's going to say about this King of Air, the Knight of Air. When you look at the Knight of Air, remember I told you the King of Air had their sword facing down, coming in, acting like they're not trying to battle. The problem is now, when I clarified the King of Air, they turned to this Knight of Air. That's somebody younger, somebody immature. So it's almost like they come into you in this energy of, hey, I'm serious if you're serious. I'm not here for a battle. I want this. But then when they get it, they start acting kind of immature. And that sword is starting to raise now. Remember, it was down. Now it's starting to raise up. So they're slowly, to me, if I'm looking at this like, oh, wow. Because remember, I said the King of Air looked better than the Queen of Fire. Now I'm looking at it like, see, that's why you need to wait a little longer before you make a choice. Because now I'm looking at it like, I don't think I'd pick that King of Air so much, because they will start getting in their head. And once they get in their head, they're going to start thinking things like, is this right? Is this for me? I'm not sure if I want to be here. I don't know. They start thinking like that, but they're determined and motivated. Even though they might start thinking like that, they're going to be determined and motivated to keep going with you. But you're going to have to deal with somebody that can be a little childish at times. You have to be okay with that. I'm not saying they're going to, when they get you, they're going to be like, oh, fuck this. I'm just going to start cheating and doing that. No, they're not. I'm not saying that. They're going to be determined to keep the relationship going. But the problem is, they're going to start falling back on their immaturity, whereas this other Queen of Fire is trying to have a family. So basically, listen, when these two choices come into you, one of them is going to come in like, I doubt it, I don't think it'll work. And the other's going to come in like, oh, it's going to work. And they want the same thing I want, right? But then when you start dating these, because you may end up talking to both of them and trying to figure out what you want. When you start dating these, you're going to see that this Queen of Fire is more like a family person and the one you should be with. And this King of Air is going to be more like somebody that maybe you feel like is a little too immature and you don't know if you want to deal with it or not. It's almost like the universe give you an okie doke. It's almost like the universe says, I'm going to give you these two people. When you see them, you're going to be thinking one way about them, but it's really going to be the opposite, but you just don't know it yet. But when you talk to them a little bit more, you'll see that you should be making the correct choice. It's all going to depend on you, though. It's going to depend on what do you want and what do you feel like you want your story to be when you're choosing one of these partners. And I'm going to say this here. It's not showing me this, but I believe this. Whichever partner you choose is probably going to be your partner for the remainder of your story. So you got to ask yourself, do I want this family life? And that 10 of Cups is basically telling me that's marriage. That's like everything that somebody want when they want a relationship. Or do I want this person that could have immature tendencies and they haven't healed all the way? Them going from a King of Air to a Knight of Air tells me they haven't healed all the way. There's things that they're going to be dealing with in their life, which is going to be making them stay in this cold energy. Look. He has flowers in his hands. This person will be romantic, but they're gonna be cold though. They're gonna be doing both. Some days it's nice and great, and some days it's like they want you to go away or don't call them today or don't hug on them at night. Whereas this other one, the Queen of Fire, is gonna be all about, let's be together. Let's do everything together. Let's go here. Oh, you want to have a baby? They're gonna be in that type of energy. You have two different energies coming towards you, feeling two different ways. Now, we're going to end this with you. Let's go back to you and see what your clarifying card is. Wow. Listen, what's going to happen to you is amazing. You're a beautiful person. Remember I told you, you start out as this childlike energy. You're intelligent. You listen to your intuition. What's going to happen to you is you're going to grow. You're going to grow into something that is amazing. Your intuition is going to get stronger. You're going to get wiser, and your patience to deal with energies like this is going to broaden and become even better. I'm talking to somebody out there that is, when I was saying that, I was just thinking about the word highly. Like, the spiritual side think very highly of you. I'm talking to somebody in that type of energy. That is why you're being guided. You're being guided to be something very special in your life. These people that are coming in can see that as well. And the spiritual side probably feel like one of these people are for you. They both can be for you. I don't think neither one of them can change you. However, they would want you to have a perfect match is what I heard. You're going to have to make the choice of which one is the perfect match for you. Whatever decision you decide to make, that'll be your decision. At the end of the day, I'm just a messenger. The choice is yours.